All right, what's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing out there? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in here. And I don't want this guy staying down there in the spiders. How you doing, Arnie?
I'm either.
Oh,
And
that
yeah,
was
my cat text butt texted you earlier. I don't know
yeah,
if you saw.
yeah. I just got through seeing that. Oh, you got something going on over there? Cause I'm getting some feedback. Hey, Randy.
No, I just have the fan running.
Huh?
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Randy.
I was just getting a little bit of feedback. That's why. But no, I was busy yesterday. Got this thing, the cabinet and everything built. I haven't looked lately. Uh, see how many views I got on that short. I know so here lately for some reason my shorts aren't getting all that many views now. I don't know why. They're clean.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Crystal has put them in the washer and the dryer.
What? Your brain?
No, my shorts.
Did you ever bring me?
Uh, today I haven't done anything as far as in there.
Well, okay.
But you've been home all day.
hmm And what happened when you called me for lunch?
Yeah, I know you were.
Went right back to sleep too.
Yeah, I know.
I got up at 1:01.
No, my second break.
Still didn't get it. Yeah. You never text me and let me know you were getting off at 3:30 either.
Well, that's because I didn't know until about 1:30, and I'm already back to work.
Oh, I need the car one day this week because I've got to go to the clinic, give them some paperwork.
Well, that means you're going to play chauffeur.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, is it just dropping off paperwork?
Yeah.
I can drop it off since it's not that far away from work. That's
No,
all that has to be done is I can drop it off myself.
because of what it is, you are not.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, if it was just paperwork, I can drop it off because clinic's only what about half a mile or so away from where I work.
Yeah, but if I give it to you tomorrow, it'd take you until Saturday, until next Tuesday to get it over there.
No,
Baloney mahoney.
I can take it over there after work.
You had a check to deposit of your mother's and it sat in your bag for over a week.
No, it didn't.
Layla even agrees.
No, no, it didn't. I mean, maybe a couple of days, and that was about it because I forgot about it being in the bag. That's why. I get off work, I got other things on my mind.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the problem.
Well, because the other things I've got on my mind are more important. It's like today I was going to call the eye doctor. Well, can't do that because in fact they're closed. So I still got to find out where that check is from them.
hmm
Yeah, $96 check I'm waiting on from them. Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer.
Cool Gamer 2? What happened to Cool Gamer 1? Cool Gamer by themselves.
I guess cool gamer one lost, so he had to get another one. I don't know. Possible. I mean, he can always, put it in the chat as far as what happened.
Eh. No, Layla.
Layla.
No.
Someone's not happy. Oh, there he's gone back to the other one.
Okay.
I just realized I was not even subscribed to him. I am now.
How dare you?
Well, I thought I was, but like I said, I am now.
That's what you get for thinking, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, I tell you, as far as what all happened over this weekend and everything there in Pennsylvania, man, I tell you, it's got a lot of people upset, including Layla, undoubtedly.
Yeah, he picked out his VP as a senator. Can't remember if it's senator or congressman from Ohio, who will turn 40 next year.
Yeah, I
Or
saw
on
that.
his next birthday.
Right. But it's the fact that, what I'm saying, 3 different videos off of TikTok and everything, and all 3 of them, they're all crying, about, how the person missed, okay? I'm going, you're going to sit there and complain about someone missing Trump and everything, but you're not going to be concerned about the fire chief, the 50-year-old fire chief from Pennsylvania that was killed, or the other, 2 or 3 people that are still critically injured? Okay, 2. They're still critically injured, still in the hospital?
Yeah. They're incredibly stable, last I heard, and that was right now.
Right. And the whole thing about that is, okay, that fire chief, that means that you've got a husband and a father that's not going to be coming home. And you're going to complain about Trump not being killed. How would you feel if that was your father or your husband that was killed because of some idiot?
I saw a reel on Instagram. Lady, she said, "I'm sorry that the shooter missed Trump. She wanted Trump gone." And that's her personal feelings and opinions. Fine. But you can have those. You can put those all over social media. Look, as long as you do it when you are not at work.
Right.
That's not for me to step in and say anything about. A military vet went to her job, tracked her down, went to her job and said, "Are you?" And she goes, "Yes, I am." And he started in on her. She goes, "I'm at my job. I'm at my job. I'm at my job." After the third one, she picked up the phone and called her manager. To get the manager up there. Now, I'll be honest. I was expecting something of the sort, either as a scare tactic or as an actual attempt from 2016. Because he said something about being president since Barack was elected.
Right.
Okay. And all the backlash and everything that went on then. And then all the backlash that went on in 2020. I honestly surprised it did not happen sooner. Now, do I condone it? Oh no.
Oh no.
You only pull a gun in defense.
Yep.
You of your country, your people, your family, and your property. That's it.
No, unless you're hunting, wildlife for food.
That's in defense of your life. You need food.
Yeah,
You need hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in defense of your life because you need food. Okay.
Right.
That falls in on it. But you do not pull a gun just because you do not agree with the politics of somebody.
Right. Well, it's just like, before I went live and everything, I saw a couple of videos, and these are up in Dallas. Okay. Seems that yesterday, um, they have arrested a 15-year-old girl and a 16-year-old in connection of a murder. And the guy was trying to get away, and they're on the search for the third person. My question is, 15 and 16-year-old, how in the hell are they getting their hands on a damn gun when they're not even old enough to purchase one? That's the biggest problem. They're talking about, gun control reform, this, that, and the other. Hey, Steven.
Hi, Stephen.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is you got these teenagers that aren't even old enough to even legally go in and purchase a firearm. Where in the hell they getting Where in the hell are they getting their hands on it?
And that's the word, legally.
Right.
Because if I had wanted, I could have got a hold of the firearm at 10. Now, was it legal? Nope.
Well, I was that 22 that belonged to my dad. I was shooting that when I was probably less than 10 years old. But the thing about it was, I was taught gun safety at that time. I was taught the proper use and how to operate it.
So
that's the whole thing. Right. And that's the whole thing. I was taught the proper use and safety on it. And even when I went and got my CHL, I had to go through that class and everything, and they were even teaching that.
And honey, same thing. I knew how to use a 22. I knew how to use rifles and shotguns. No. I did not deal with a handgun until I was about 15, 16.
Yeah.
And with the shotgun and 22, I could literally split. Sorry. Literally split off a man's balls.
No.
I didn't care. Yeah. Really good deterrent.
Yeah.
Now the handgun, I always went a little wide. So it took me about 6 months to be able to shoot correctly with a handgun. Can I now? No, I'm so out of practice. I would aim for your foot and take off your nuts.
In other words, you'd be like Dolly Parton in 9 to 5. Make him go from a rooster to a hen in about half a second.
Yeah, and I would not be trying.
Yeah.
Now, if the kids are getting a hold of guns illegally, where you said that was up in Dallas, right? That happened?
Yep, correct.
Yeah, that wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
It just depends on what side of town they were on.
This was all in downtown Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just kind of on the outskirts, but it was, I think they said it was about 2 blocks away from the American Airlines Center.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't have been hard to get a gun.
And up like this, every time that we've gone to, Oklahoma, up on 35, going right by our American Airlines Center, and you see it from the highway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I'm looking forward to my trip in August.
But that's the whole thing is that, and Steven, my question is, where in the hell are the parents at on this?
And that's the $64 million question.
Yeah.
Because where were they at when the kids did this stuff? Where were they at when they got a hold of this? Where were they at right when they were growing up? Because if the kids are going to be doing stuff like that, there's some serious issues that needed to be handled growing up.
Right. Well, up like this. To me, if you've got these teenagers out there doing all these crimes and everything, and the parents aren't doing anything, the parents should be charged also. They should be held accountable.
Yeah.
Because they did not stop.
An accessory after the fact.
No, to me, I still say that what we ought to do is bring back the old West kind of law and everything. Is like, well, we got a short rope, or we got a long rope and a short drop.
Tall tree.
Yep. Either that, or we can start being like the mob and start giving you some cement shoes to go swimming with.
Oh no.
Well, why not?
Ew. Contaminate the lake.
Let them go swimming with the fishes.
Contaminate the lake. Ew.
This has to be the lake. Galveston's not that far away.
Just make sure they're bleeding. The other way sharks have a meal. No, they're not, Stephen. And it's the economy is taking the parents away from the kids, so that what they're growing up with is the iPads and the telephones. They don't have. They're not growing up with parents. They're growing up with electronic babysitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a lot of videos from students in schoolrooms and everything, and the way they act and everything. You remember that scene from Con Air when they're first getting on the plane and everything, and you got that guard and everything walking up down,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one criminal, or the one inmate does something, and the guard knocks him and says, bag and gag this SOB. Yeah, to me, sometimes that's what needs to be done on these kids and even adults.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, daughter.
Hey, daughter. Hey, there's Susan. Yeah, if they were coming in
Susan.
with PJs on, they should have been told, go home and dress appropriately. It's like, to me, that is school staff that should have said, nope, you're not dressed appropriate.
But they were covered. That was the thing.
It's still inappropriate.
I know.
Coverage. It's not proper school attire.
See, and I grew up where you were. Yeah, they were within dress code. They were covered.
Oh.
Yep. I knew a girl that she came to school with her jacket pockets, and she had 3 big ones. And this is the old Balmer style jacket. She had the 2 front pockets, no 4, because she had 2 front pockets and then the 2 for her hands. She had all of those were chock full of pennies. She had her jeans pockets full of pennies. She had her cargo pockets full of pennies. And she had 1 sock on the inside pocket. She went to the bathroom before class, and she loaded that sock with all the pennies. And she used that sock as a slingshot, only she kept hold of the end, and she knocked the girl out. Didn't leave a mark on her.
Yeah, but my question is, what did the other girl do to deserve it?
To deserve it, she looked at the other girl's boyfriend, which was the victim's like second cousin, but she grew up as a first cousin, so she talked to him. She looked at him and said, "Hey, are we meeting up this weekend?" There was found out later on there was a family get together, and he was going to pick her up and take her to that because they were going later than the parents. Steven says he wants to come on up,
Yep.
and
I'm getting there.
girlfriend didn't like it. He proceeded to use fists and knees and feet, and then she took the coins out.
Layla.
The victim was in the hospital for 3 days because that happened on a Tuesday, I believe. She came back to school on Friday. The other girl was in jail for over a year. And when the girl came back to school and it was explained to the aggressor's parents exactly what had happened, oh, well, you shouldn't have been talking to him. The parents said their daughter was right.
Nope.
And, now take it back. This is 30 years ago. This is back in the 90s, 1990s. And I'm like, I knew both girls, and I happened to walk by. The principal hollered at me. Did you see it? I was like, yeah. Why? He's like, I want you to talk to the parents. I walked in. I was like, hey, talked to both the parents, and they said, well, our daughter was right. I was like, your daughter was in the right to beat up the cousin of her boyfriend because of something that was going to happen as a family thing. They said she still shouldn't have talked to him. I said, your daughter knew about the family thing. Your daughter knew all this stuff was going to happen. And I'll be honest, your daughter shows up at anything that I have going on, that I'm not going to bother taking a sock to her. I've got guns. And they go, what? And I said, yes, I'll take care of her. I said, she won't go to the hospital. She won't go to jail. That you're going to be picking up a body bag.
Yep.
Hi, Steven.
Hello, Steven.
Hello.
Steven.
They didn't believe me. They had to buy her a new car about 3 years later.
Gee, I wonder why.
Because I was target practicing and she showed up. I looked at her. I said, get out of your car. She goes, well, I said, your choice. You either get out or you blow up. She didn't get out. I blew it up. I literally fired into her gas tank, which luckily was on the passenger side. So she dive bombed out. Yep. My dad called her parents and said, yeah, come get her. They tried suing us and they couldn't find the car.
Probably because there wasn't anything left of it.
No. Other things. No,
yeah.
Public school is not good. Rural farm public school, that'll make you stop and think.
That was the whole thing, back in my day in high school. When we had a disagreement, when there was a disagreement between two students, okay, they found a good way of solving it, okay? What they would do is they would have the entire school go to the gymnasium, and these two students were out there in the middle of the gym floor, and both of them were handed boxing gloves. Go at it. They had to go at it in front of the entire school. Like, this is where you're going to settle it. And you're going to have everybody watch.
Okay, but fast forward 10 years later, not allowed to do that. Okay, if you got out in 83, I got out in 97.
Yeah.
So you fast forward to 1991, 92. There's no fight on school property.
Yeah, well, you also got to look at something else. Where you were at was north of Red River, so we had different things going on down here.
Well, like I said, for 14 years.
I know. Well, like I said, things are different out of state.
Exactly, Raw.
Well, heck, I remember when I was in high school, I went to a country school, small town, school, my 8th grade through my high school years. And most of the time, well, practically all the time, the only reason why you have a gun on school property is because you drove to school and you forgot it because it was hunting season.
I mean, that was the whole thing. You know, like for me, I live. You know, this is a.
Hi, does nothing.
It does nothing.
I does not.
This is still considered a small farm. Okay, even though it's gotten bigger. I remember going to high school, and when I drove there, my junior and senior year, most of what was in the school parking lot, the student parking lot, was pickups.
Mm-hmm.
And I can guarantee you that 80% of them had a rifle and or a shotgun hanging in the rear window.
Yep, and you had bullets in the ashtray and the glove
Or
box.
the glove box. Yeah. And the thing about it is, not a single shot was ever fired.
Nope.
At that time, like I said, at that time, if you had a disagreement with someone, it was just between you two, and you're in the gym, on the gym floor with boxing gloves on.
I remember one time I was wearing my coat to school and reached into a pocket and there's a shotgun shell. I just slid it right in my pocket and didn't make a big deal.
Yeah. Well, I know when I was in automotive class one time, it was my turn to be in the tool cage. So, I mean, you know, students and everything working on cars, they had to come to there to get all the different tools, and you were only allowed so many. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there and everything, and it was like a double door and everything. I mean, you had the bottom half and everything, like a little shelf, ledge and everything on it. I'm sitting on the stool. Guy comes up. I kind of sat up a little bit. Next thing I know is I got a right hook across my nose. Okay. I go backwards, and back of my head hit the wall behind where the sockets and everything were. Hey, there's Wayne. How you doing? I ain't seen you in here in a
Hey,
while.
Wayne.
But anyways, they used they would take nails and they would hammer nails in the wall, cut the heads and everything off, and then they would slide the sockets over. Well, back of my head hit some of those nails. Barely. I mean, they didn't pierce anything, but make, you know, like a scratch. But I come out of there, went over to the shop sink and everything. There was nothing but red going in that sink.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
so I grabbed towels and I'm on my nose and everything. Shop foreman, you know, number one students and everything. You know, he was like a year older than me. Hey, there's Never Bored. How you doing?
Hey, S10.
I just got notifications. You got a couple of videos out. But anyways, he asked me what happened. I told him. Next thing I know is that him and the other student that hit me, they're going at it. We wound up in the teacher's office. Well, Sam wasn't there at the time. And Jody, he was a student that hit me. Him and George, they were the two guys, okay? So George was the shop foreman. Jody was the one that hit me. Jody had a hammer in his hands at the time. Well, they're going at it. Sam, who was a teacher, he comes in there. He grabs the hammer out of Jody's hand, asks what the hell happened, tell him what happened and everything. Sam shoves both of them outside, tells George, finish it. Basically telling George, beat the shit out of him. Nothing happened to George. I mean, it's like he just waylaid into him. And I got home and I actually had to go to the hospital and everything. They x-rayed it. And about 2 weeks later, I'm going in for surgery because I had a broken nose.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, when they did the x-ray, when it was straight down, you could see it was a clean break right across here.
Yep.
So, yeah,
And now he got a fake nose.
yeah, kind of, because I had to go in there and I don't know exactly what it was they put in, but they put something in there, and I had that bandage, that plastic hard piece on my nose.
Mm-hmm.
But
By the
sort
way,
of-
that movement was a pet the cat had.
Ah,
Yeah. But I mean, it came off on its own.
Bionic. Oh,
No, I'm not a bionic man. No,
bionic man.
no, because there's nothing bionic. Because if it was bionic, yeah, I'd be able to smell better. Nope.
no, Leah, that bug's not gonna move for you.
hello. We hear that.
Yeah, boy, do we hear that.
All right, well,
Yeah, she's tracking a bug.
Wow. So what kind of Volkswagen is it?
It's a pesky fly.
the one that ran down Happy Gilmore.
Okay. But now, one thing I mentioned on Pi-Fi, he was live last night, and I said, well, I guess it must have been one of Biden's stormtroopers, because you know them, they can't hit the broadside of a barn if they were standing right next to it. Did y'all ever see that video where Vader took one of his stormtroopers to target class? So you got the stormtrooper, you know, he's firing at the target, he's missing it, and the guy says, "Slow down, breathe, pull trigger." And it keeps inching forward and forward. He's like this far away from the target, he's still missing it.
Yeah.
And you see Vader going,
I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies all the way through.
"No,
Just little bits and pieces here.
this was not a Star Wars movie. This was a video that someone made themselves."
Oh, it's a parody. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really a parody, but like I said, it was just a video someone had done showing how bad a stormtrooper, how bad their aim and everything is. Because if you ever watch any of the Star Wars movies, you notice that the stormtroopers, they don't ever hit anybody really. They get lucky every now and then. But most of their shots are wide of the target.
Okay.
I've also seen a clip of a stormtrooper not ducking in time.
Yeah, that was actually from the first one. They actually added the doink sound in later.
In post, yeah.
Yeah, when he hit his head on the doorway, yeah, someone had actually pointed out to George Lucas. He goes, "I never noticed that." So when he wound up redoing the movies later on and re-releasing them with all the extra special effects and everything, they actually added the doink sound from the stormtrooper hitting his head. But it was not in the original. So if you ever find a copy of the first movie and you get to that point and you do not hear it, that's the original version.
Yeah, I've never been a Star Wars person.
Oh, you like Star Trek?
Yes, I'm a Trekkie.
To boldly go where no man has ever gone before.
Yep.
Probably don't want to.
Well, it's futile.
Hey, just remember, live long and prosper. Yep. I wish I could do that. With the way my hand is, nope. I was going to say it's amazing that there's not that many of the original cast still around.
No.
You got what? Was it 2 of them? I know you got Kirk and
Shatner.
William Shatner.
George Takei.
Right.
Walter Koenig might still be around. He
Who?
played
Chekhov.
Chekhov. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, research pending here.
I'd have to do the Google search and everything, which I'm not going to wind up doing.
Walter Koenig.
Because I know that,
He's still alive.
who?
Walter Koenig. Chekhov.
Okay,
Walter
so
Koenig is 86. George Takei is 85.
Shatner's like 90.
And Shatner. That's it. Those 3.
damn.
When Hulu,
Nichelle Nichols.
yeah, when she died in 2022, that was left those 3.
Damn.
Yeah, I think the first one to die, I think, is DeForest Kelly.
Bones.
Yep, Bones.
What do you want?
Well, you had
Then
DeForest Kelly.
Then I think it was James Doohan, Scotty. And
Then you had Spock. DeForest.
yeah.
Right.
And then Nichelle Nichols just a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
In 22.
Yep.
Well, I like, I grew up, watching the Star Trek movies and everything. And of course, I watching, Star Wars. And then there was some of the other sci-fi movies that I wanted watching also. And then, of course, there was the anime. There was Star Blazers, which was dealing with the Yamato and everything. And then it was Battle Beyond the Stars and everything.
Yeah.
Nice, Susan.
That was another Japanese anime I wound up watching. But then there were, a few other, live action movies that were all, sci-fi and everything space related. I like watching. I bet you're going to keep that one, aren't you, Susan?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't like, he didn't care for the movies. That's fine. I mean, oh boy, there goes the stream.
Oh, we got the crazy Canadian Sarah here.
Yeah, got the Canadians crashing in.
Eric and I do also say one of my favorite Canadians.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's just a compilation DVD with a bunch of episodes that featured the board. We got various
Oh boy.
That on my keychain.
Mm-hmm.
Starfleet Command.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of movies out there that, now there's some out there I don't like. Like, I like watching movies that, I have an interest in.
Yeah.
Well, we know you're sorry. Now apologize.
Yeah, I did. They were talking Star Wars.
Well, near board, if you want, we can always send you up there in the space shuttle to go drilling on an asteroid.
You see, that was a keychain too. Enterprise D.
Oh, by the way, can you name a movie that was not Star Trek related, but you saw the Enterprise? Oh, who wouldn't, never bored?
The Final Countdown or Battleship?
Nope, neither one.
Okay. Oh, Tim Allen, the Galactic Guardians or something like that. Toy Story.
Okay. How about
Oh,
something? How about an anime from the early '80s?
Jetsons?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I don't know anime.
How about the movie Heavy Metal?
Definitely. I've never
Right.
seen.
There's an actual scene in there when they're out there in outer space and everything. All of a sudden, you see like the remains of the Enterprise come flying by. Where they got the idea to do that, I have no idea.
But yeah, I don't dare have this one on my key ring. Too many small little pieces on it.
Yeah, well, that's not the Enterprise. I'm trying to remember what ship that is.
This one?
Yeah.
This is the Enterprise D off of Next Generation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Picard and
Okay, so that's when they got the redesign and everything for it.
yeah, yep. That's my favorite series of them all. I grew up watching that one.
If there was one of them, I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Ooh.
What's the
You're so
one?
mean, daughter.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. I am a Harry Potter fan, but I don't have collectibles.
Have to let me know where you got that, because that sounds like it'd be nice to have.
Oh, the wax melter.
Yeah.
That's a Sensi thing.
Ah.
Well, all right. Well, daughter, you could have said no.
Mm-hmm.
The wax melter. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, when it comes to some things, Harry Potter and Daughter of Ra, resistance is futile.
What was the one that was it Deep Space Nine? Isn't that the one that had Janeway?
That was Voyager.
That was Voyager. Okay. Now
They got hurled off into the Delta Quadrant some long ways away.
Okay, that's the one I like.
Exactly,
because,
Sarah.
because I had I had a crush on Janeway.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd take her over Seven of Nine.
I'm a bit of the opposite. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, with
Do it.
Hey,
Seven and Nine, she was too much mechanical. Okay, Janeway was all natural.
Sarah went by earlier. And I did that.
she just came up and walloped me upside the head.
Also didn't know what to do.
Probably needed it.
Huh?
Probably needs to come back and do it again.
Oh,
I'll be
God.
back in 30 minutes.
Oh, God.
She
Yeah.
probably missed the spot.
Yeah,
What do you got?
I made stuffed noodles.
Ooh,
Plus that, and I gotta turn that light up because it puts building here.
Mixture, stuff them in these big noodles, and put mushroom soup on top.
There's several Voyager episodes in this collection. Obviously.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a money.
They gun it, Mayor, you daggum
Money,
senator.
I keep over here looking for it. Like it said, pot of gold.
Hey, money.
And Tara's back there.
There's no pot of gold. There's a hocus pocus cup.
Hmm.
I,
Hey, man.
Go buy your own coffee cup if you don't like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. You keep hollering money, and I keep going.
I turned off the oven half hour ago, and it's still steaming hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be like that. Uh-oh. Money, are you being up there in Canada?
No, you got accused of there being a doppelganger up by where Sarah's at.
Yeah, Susan, she did.
I've done that. So what's your point?
Uh,
Well, like I said, Susan, what daughter needs to do is come back and do it again. Because I guess
and
I
then she
missed.
came back and did it again.
Did she already get you twice? Because I missed it the second time.
Yeah, you were talking.
Need to see a replay of it.
Go back about 3 or 4 or something minutes.
Well, she can just do an instant replay of it. I'm calling the ref out to do an instant replay.
Oh, God.
Let that
I'm
cool.
throwing the.
Right.
I'm throwing. Hang on. Where is
Be right back.
Hey, kind of like in the NFL, I got the red challenge flag. I'm going to throw the challenge flag for a replay.
Oh, God.
So there, I'm throwing the challenge flag.
It's gonna be trauma. It's gonna be brain trauma at this point.
She wouldn't be hitting much. Damn, you're going to spend that long in the bathroom? Make sure to count all the how many tiles you got in the floor.
We got linoleum.
Okay, count all the spots on it then. That's why my eyes are bothering me. All the sawdust and everything on it, on my glasses. What hurricane?
You might be talking about Burl.
Yeah, because we got very little amount of rain for all that came through. Because it basically, Barrel went that way, went off to the west, east of us.
Oh, God, the ladies are beating up on us.
Well, daughter, you're being a female, you're supposed to get wet. No.
Damn it.
I don't feel a thing. Hey, she's the one that put it out there. Hey, if you haven't realized it, you gotta watch what you say. Type in chat around me because you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I don't even know yet.
Oh, God. Oh, God, I got tears now.
And now I've got Beverly Hills Cop running through my head right now. Especially that one scene where Axel's getting chewed out by his boss and everything.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I'm verbally back.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah,
Sarah, I cannot get him out of the gutter. I have tried and tried. I'm at the point right now I'm about to put a lid on it so I don't have to deal with him.
See the gutter.
hey, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, I tell everybody, hey, if you don't like being in the gutter, get out because there ain't room in here enough for both of us.
Yeah, because your man cave took it all up.
Yeah, no kidding.
But no, it's that one part where, Axel goes, well, boss, I just thought. His boss goes, Axel,
Quit
don't
thinking.
think. Like,
That's not
Yeah.
supposed to happen.
When did your boss start paying you to think?
No, we'll give him to Sunny, and you live up above Sunny. So
No.
that works.
Sarah.
yeah, well, the thing about with Sarah, since she's north of us, I'm able to take the stick and poke at her.
That's a long stick.
Hey, honey, you realize I still have control. I have somewhat control. I can shut this down. Behave.
Hey,
I'm behaving, trying to.
at least not quite a particular jalapeno on it.
Woman, you can't have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. You're either going to behave or be in the gutter. You don't get both.
Why not?
I don't care if you're 6'1". I don't give a damn less how tall you are. You ain't getting both.
I'm talking that way.
I understand that.
Hey,
I'm waiting for his
hey,
ring.
Sarah, is a jalapeno on it?
Jenny?
Wow.
Well, we're going to have Jeff Dunham. If you're going to have Jeff Dunham, you got to have Peanut, too.
Jalapeno.
Jose Jalapeno on his stick.
On a stick.
Y'all sound like your Jose's are a little jacked up.
What's that?
Very true.
The Rumpy.
Oh, yeah.
Walter.
But Jose Jalapeno? Okay.
Walter? He's everybody's grandpa that we all wish we had.
No, I knew one. No.
So that was
And
my,
what was that one job that Walter said he wished he had? Hey, seeing there, board, appreciate being in here. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out.
Bye, S10.
But
I
I was going to say that one job that Walter had.
Walmart greeter.
A Walmart greeter. Welcome to Walmart to get your and get the hell out of here.
that's a good job to have.
Have a nice day.
I know for me, one of the episodes that he wound up doing was when when Jeff was over in Saudi Arabia. And he brought Ahmed out. And Ahmed looked out and the crowd go, holy crap. It was like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
That
Ahmed
was an interesting one.
got killed and semi-retired.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Of course, my favorite one's got to be Bubba G.
Oh Lord.
The only thing that Bubba J has on you is he drinks more than you do. Other than that, y'all are twinsies.
No, both my eyes go straight.
Uh,
Crystal
And we might both have the beer belly, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we have in common. Well, we both like. Well, I used to like NASCAR.
I like drinking beer and watching NASCAR.
That's one thing I used to love doing was watching NASCAR. But when they started changing, so much of it to where the cars weren't even a stock, anything from the factory. Everything was all custom built.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, that was like going back to Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
It's like, like what was said in the movie. Ain't nothing stock about a stock car. If I want to see that, I'll go to my local dirt track. It's not stock anymore, but it's about the closest thing I'll see.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Wouldn't take me but a minute to get past Bubba J. I got a cousin that no.
Uh-oh.
He puts Bubba J to shame.
Well, we are from Oklahoma. That's close enough to Arkansas for us.
All right. Well, Sarah, that's going to be an unsafe skateboard.
All right, that's fine.
I still want to go back to mine because that's the one I started at racing.
I kind of know, but
And that time we had only 3 classes, and the entry level class was street stock. I'm starting to get the cramp in my leg.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it'd be nice if someone was volunteering and bring me one of my bottles of Gatorade, please. If someone's listening inside the house.
I'm listening, but I'm not paying attention. What the heck did you say?
I said it'd be nice if someone was to bring me a bottle of Gatorade so I can get a leg cramp.
Nope,
Ooh.
because you need to walk to help that settle down. So
Well, what I need to be able to do is I need to get this seat and everything redone because it's too tall. That's the problem I've got with it.
let's sit in here and get your Gatorade because the walking will help it.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm heading in the house.
Yeah, but he'll be
We'll be seeing him in about 30 seconds' time.
no, he'll be on the other side of that wall. He'll get a Gatorade out of that fridge behind me. That's it. And Sarah, it's your favorite color.
Pink.
Yes, I'm getting a Gatorade from this fridge.
I absolutely hate pink, but I was going to make it up for a baby blanket to throw in my stash if somebody needed it. As soon as I said I was going to work with it, I got told, that's mine. You what?
What you need is to make a baby blanket out of pink and Harbor Freight green for 2 favorite colors. He's like doing that.
Yeah. But woo, nice. And her niece had a daughter. Oh yeah, he is strange. but I've dealt with worse. So and Daughter of Raw, that's one of those things you're just now realizing that he streamed. Where you been? Duck, Steve.
Ooh.
Here she comes.
Yeah, it's saying duck.
Yeah, I see the duck.
You didn't see it. I got through it. You've not it back yet.
I saw her do it.
Did you lower your chair?
No, I found like the ones that right there that Billy and
Okay.
Sarah sit in.
Hey,
So I had two
Stephanie.
more out here. Hey,
Hi,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
So I went and grabbed one of them.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, he's lower. Because your head was up above the top of the shelf.
Yeah, I know. That's because I was sitting on the other, and it's right here.
Mm.
It's a good, probably 4 inches too tall. I need to get it taken apart and redone.
No, you just need to quit being too short.
I am not vertically challenged that bad.
Well, 4 inches would put you height-wise the same as me.
You can always take 4 inches off of you.
No.
I tell you what, take 2 inches off of you, add it to me, then we'll be the same height.
But you have to quit wearing your boots.
You can do that.
Nice, Stephanie.
And
Nice.
Did you
Yeah.
have a good vacation?
Are you kidding? A vacation you're back from? That's something nice because you're back. A vacation is something that doesn't last long enough.
yeah, I got someone here that's a little PO'd.
That's,
A little.
She wanted some of my stuffed noodle, but she can't because I put onion in it.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So where'd you go, Stephanie?
He really doesn't pay attention to his own live streams.
Well, all I've seen is you got home for vacation.
No, the other ones. The
I don't
other
remember.
ones-
I've put since.
Yeah, I know. I've had to tell you to quit snoring.
It's only at night when I am sleeping. We're trying to. Of course, I keep getting elbowed and everything. Or I'm trying to grab blanket and someone hogging them throughout the night.
Well, somebody keeps rolling over Boise, Idaho to see one, and then
Confirm nobody has zero.
Seattle to see the
All right.
other.
I don't think anybody has issue with hamsters.
No,
No,
just got to make sure that aw,
hang on. Oh, it's regular golden.
No, Campbell's hybrid.
Ah,
He's a winter white, but he doesn't turn white anymore.
the only thing is to make sure Layla doesn't look and think that's dinner.
have you ever seen a Russian dwarf?
Here.
Oh, what?
A Russian dwarf hamster.
Hold on.
Un momento, we have one of them too.
Well, what do you want me to hold on to? I can hold my ears.
Hold your short hairs. What's the name of the one that the hamster that just left?
Okay. Yep. What's
And
that one's name?
Teddy.
Teddy.
And the other one
Like
is
teddy bear.
Snowball.
Snowball is Russian white.
Let me go see if
No.
Where's his-
Sarah says hold your nose.
Hold on.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you can hold the short hairs you need to shave.
You know,
Okay.
Not
Give
those.
me a go pen right here. Might be- Meow. Oh, she's gonna bring him down. We got a third one up in her office.
Gotcha.
Layla.
yeah, Susan, I've had gerbils before. I've had hamsters. I had one. I don't remember the name of it, the breed. But it was a long hair hamster.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Sarah. Hey, Sarah, I'll go with you.
So how was the hockey game tonight?
Sarah, no thrifty store, no more yarn.
Well, you know she probably needs exercise. That's probably why she wants to run over there.
Oh no,
She's gonna go without the rollerblades.
she just goes to work today. Maybe.
Oh, your tail.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Here you go.
Employee must be doing something wrong, getting chewed out by the boss.
Either that or Layla saw the hamsters.
So how many rodents do y'all have?
3.
So they all same kind or different ones then?
We got the Russian one, Snowball. That's the first one that she brought over. Got Teddy, which is the little one, the second one, and then we got a Syrian.
Ah. I'm trying to remember, what's the breed of hamster? It's got the real long hair. Is that an Angora?
Real long hair?
Yeah. I think that's an Angora.
That might be Syrian. I know.
I had one of those at one time, and that little sucker was an escape artist. Because all I know is I had him, in the back room, which, right now is being occupied by money. But that's where I had my aquarium and everything set up, or the setup and everything I had. And one of them got out, that Angora got out one day. I was never able to figure out exactly how and where they got out at. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
And who is that beauty?
Casper.
I
Ooh,
can see why.
Hey, show your pretty face. He's gonna go right. You want to take him
What
over?
breed is that one?
a
Syrian.
Syrian.
Here, maybe set the cat there like over here for my water, please.
Yeah, I have to drink quite a bit of this stuff because right now it was getting close to 100 today. We're supposed to have like 101, 102 tomorrow.
No.
But yeah, it takes the summer.
I convinced him to get in the bucket.
So are those all what? Are they male or females?
All male.
Are you gonna try and breed them, or just have them just?
No.
pet?
They're all boys.
Just as pets.
I know that, but I didn't know if you were gonna get any females to go along with them.
I'll type more when we get upstairs. I'm not gonna get any females though.
All right.
Okay, come here, you. Get upstairs.
Well, Susan, that Gatorade I'm drinking, that's the fruit punch, and that is what we get in the cans. It's in a powder. It's we have to mix up. And then actually there's what's the other we get from Walmart?
Tropical punch.
Yeah, Tropical Punch, but it's the Great Value, and we'll mix those two together.
Yeah, for him, he gets more Gatorade. His mom gets Tropical Punch with a little bit of Gatorade for the electrolytes.
Right. But I do know why it's the back part of the leg, upper, that's wanting to cramp like that. Probably just sitting on this chair like that.
Yeah.
But actually, and this thing right here, this is that cabinet that I got built, and it's gonna go in the back bathroom. And this was out of those 3 drawers I had. I did that little short and everything on. So I mean,
It looks really good there, Megan.
Thank you. Only thing I'm going to do is it's got some spots on it here and there, and you can see the nail holes and everything. What I want to do is go over it with a sander and everything, fill those holes and everything in with some putty, and then get it all. Now, mind you, I'm not going to mess with anything in here, but it's just this part and the outer will get painted white. Because the bathroom's white, so why not?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, now, daughter might like to know about this, but have y'all ever heard of a Christmas finch?
No.
Christmas finch.
Christmas finch.
Yeah, that's what got my foot over a year ago.
Oh, some of them do, daughter, but not all of them. No, it's a regular finch, which I mean they're not that long, maybe 2-3 inches, something like that. So say you get one in springtime, and they're usually brown, okay? But come around November time, they start shedding their feathers, and they start turning red and green with some gold in it.
Hmm.
They only do it around November and December, and some of January. Then their feathers start going back to being brown. But they're called a Christmas finch because they turn those colors around Christmas time. They used to have one. It was fascinating to see them change.
Could have that been right around mating season, maybe?
That I don't know.
I mean, some animals, they go through big time transformations around then.
You know.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not letting him get a bird either because the one he wants can live 75, 80 years. No.
No, I'm not going to get a African gray. The African gray will live the longest.
You
out of
still
all.
want one that will outlast you.
That's true. If I got one now,
Anything, pretty much anything would outlast you, honey.
well,
The
unless I
thing
got
with-
like a vegetable wire or parakeet.
Yeah, anything that lasts 30 years or more is pretty much guaranteed to outlast you. Because your father didn't hit 90, did he, before he passed?
No, my dad was 73.
Okay, your mom's 87. Unless she hit like 110, 90 is not going to be your average.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'd like to be like Uncle Ed and Uncle Tom. Because Uncle Ed, I think he was 97, 98, something like that when he passed away.
And that does mean I got another 30 years of you.
Yeah, but I want to go past that.
Well, you haven't tied the knot with me, so I can walk out at any time.
Just bring the yarn out. We'll tie a knot in it.
Around your throat or around the other?
Neither.
Well,
And what does that mean? I know what it means, but don't
she's
mean
an
anything
ordained
clear.
minister.
All right.
Sarah.
See you in a little bit, Sarah. Watch out for those cracks in the sidewalk and everything.
Oh no, she's going to the thrift store for more yarn.
I was actually ordained online and everything, but I never got any of the certification because that all kind of fell through. I was supposed to be when I was with the motorcycle ministry.
Yeah.
They wanted all the members to be ordained ministers. That way we could do certain things that in the motorcycle community that most people could not do. Yeah, well, mine was done online too. But they wanted me to, or something they wanted me to pay for after doing everything. Like, no, never mind.
It's like $45.
I forget what it was. Okay.
Aww.
By the way, I will say one thing. Right now, I've done a little bit of exhaust work on the bike. I started it up, and boy, that thing sounds weird.
Yeah. Need a whole lot more work.
When I say I've done a little bit of exhaust work on it, here's the exhaust. It didn't have them on there anymore. Or the O2 sensors, which I pulled them off out of these. And those
Aw, that's good.
yeah, O2 sensors are pretty well carboned up. And I found one problem with it is that this is the exhaust flange. Okay, this is for the front cylinder. Okay, that's how thick it is. Okay, you slide this on. Actually, let me get the other pipe.
Sweet. I'm
This
glad
is the
you
new
did fine.
part of the exhaust and everything. Okay, here's the new flange and everything. But up here, there's a snap ring. And what it does, it keeps the flange from coming off all the way. It keeps it right there. This flange came off because there was no snap ring.
Mm.
And so in other words, it wasn't, the pipe wasn't being held in there the way it should have been. But yeah, this right here is going to be my new exhaust. And one of the pipes with the muffler. So because of the way the O2 sensors and everything are, I actually had to go online. I went going on Amazon. There was only one listing for O2 sensors. They only had two. I got the last two this person had. I was like, yeah. Now get them in, get them put in the pipes and everything. Then I'll be able to get the pipes themselves installed.
Yeah.
And then I've still got the oil cooler and everything to put on it, get the oil changed. Then I got to come up with about $500 and be able. Actually, once I get everything done, then I got to be able to take it down and get the tuning and everything done on it. But yeah, that would explain why.
Blistered?
Well, that was off the front cylinder. But yeah, that might have something to do with the concern fact that the front O2 sensor wasn't getting a good reading because not all the exhaust was going out the way it should have been. Because that's one thing I went and looked for today was see if I could find the snap ring, somewhere around on the ground by the bike. Nope, it wasn't even there.
Oh, there's no telling when it snapped off.
Well, it shouldn't have come off anyway, because I mean that's a piece of steel, and you can ask Money how hard it was for him. He actually came out and helped me get them put on these pipes. It was not easy.
I know.
So, and putting those pipes and everything there on, that's going to lighten up the bike more. Because those things are not light. They're not heavy compared to the stock one.
Well, that'll be good. That'll be lighter because that'll be easier for you to maneuver.
Well, it won't be as much weight the bike's going to have to carry. So,
Yeah, just you.
yeah, just my fat butt and everything, plus any kind of gear I want to carry. But I mean, that's going to lighten it up probably about 30 pounds. So that'll help out fuel economy. So that's less weight the bikes actually have to carry.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could take the that wing fairing off of there. That would take quite a bit of weight off of it. Go back to the regular windshield I've got. But that means it'll be less, it'll be more wind resistance because that batwing fairing and everything, helps it, glide through the air, cut the air and everything.
I know.
Well, the problem I got with that stereo and everything on there is like, I've been going down the road, down the highway and everything. I can't even hear the damn radio with it playing. At full volume, I can't even hear it. I'm getting so much wind noise. That's why I want to go back to the get a system set up like what I had on the Tri-Glide, where I have a plug-in headset and everything, and have the speakers and everything inside the helmet. That way I can listen to everything. But that was one thing I did like. I know Crystal liked it because each of us had our own little microphone, and we could go down the road, be listening to music, and if she needed to tell me something, all she had to do was start talking and cut the music and everything out. I'd start hearing what she had to say. So, like, if, hey, need to hit the restroom. Okay. I'll start looking for one. Or if I needed to find one, it's like, hey, I got to pull off soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you did like the trike.
Mhm.
It was definitely a lot more comfortable once I relocated that tour pack a little bit further back, too.
God bless. Yes. That what was it? Inch and a half?
About an inch and a half further back. Yeah.
That helped a lot.
I mean, I could have got a relocating kit and everything for it. And how much did I say that was going to be? About $150, $160, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I pulled the tour pack itself off, looked at the bracket system and everything. It's like, I could very easily, drill more holes and everything in this thing, and it'll slide back as it is. Oh. Sorry to hear that.
That's not good.
No.
But at least she is out of pain, so that's one blessing.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
The saddest thing for me is like I don't deal with TikTok. I mean, I've got an Instagram account, but I really don't do anything with Instagram. I mean, I guess I can start uploading all my shorts and everything to it, like
Yeah.
when I did this one. Well, I'm thinking about it. Why not? Because I got all my notifications and everything. No, I don't want to find out about Prime deals from Amazon.
Yes,
I already owe them enough money as it is.
exactly, Aaron. They're going through a bad time, and they're going to be going through it for the rest of their lives because there is no determined end time on grief.
Yeah.
Nope, no end time.
And the person that says, "Well, you should be over it by now." Yeah, I know.
No, you never get over it.
No.
No.
And the ones who are who tell you should and all that, they're just insensitive jerks. And other words I want to say and not be as nice about. But since I am on television, YouTube, however you want to call it, I'll be semi nice.
Guys,
Yeah.
got it about done. Right. I guess someone's gonna have to help me figure out how to post something on here.
Nope.
I've got it just about done. No, since I'm not really much into Instagram. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Yeah, there's no time frame as far as, uh, you know, stop grieving over someone that, you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just stop showing it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's times I'll be going through stuff and I'll think of things and
Yeah.
Well, it's like, they, Money and Tara and Crystal, they were cleaning in my mom's room. And they brought stuff in the bedroom and everything. It's like, yeah, I need to go through this. And first thing I was going through was a thing from one of the funeral homes.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Susan's.
Yeah. Yeah, get in front of a fan does make a difference. Trust me. But, no.
they should.
I was going through the one that dealt with my grandmother. It was like, yeah, that was bringing back some memories there. And then the second one was for my dad.
And I just let him sit in there on the bed and do it himself.
Yeah.
If he wanted my help, he would have hollered.
I used the grabber to reposition mine. Layla kind of like laid down and rolled into the little table it's sitting on, and so it moved the fan a bit.
But, I mean, yeah, that's the one thing that, when I was working for Kohl's at their DC, I got started there right before my first wife passed away. And I got the news, and they told me that, yeah, if I told them what happened. They told me that if I wanted to, yeah, I could take a couple of days off. I go, I just started. If I take a couple of days off right now, my paycheck's going to be too small to live off of. So I literally had to be at work and everything, getting everything taken care of. But shortly afterwards, I'd say maybe about a week or so later, I was in one of the trailers loading it, and one of the assistant supervisors, it was just an assistant to supervisor, he made a remark and everything. I told him, he was asking me why I was going so slow. I told him, well, I'm sorry, but, my wife just passed away.
Yeah.
And it's still bothering me. He goes, well, I had my grandfather pass away and I had to suck it up. I'm going, really? That's not an attitude you want to have.
No.
I actually went to the HR person, and I went up telling her that telling her about it. A few days later, and told her just wanted to let you know that I was that close to walking out and quitting. She goes, "Why?" I told her what happened. She goes, "That was not professional for him to say that."
No, definitely not.
No.
See, I would have walked out straight to HR. I would have walked out, just gone straight to HR. I
Well,
wouldn't have,
right. Well, here's the whole thing. Okay, a family member that passed away, aunt, uncle, grandfather, grandmother, brother, sister, mother, father, doesn't matter. Blood relative. Okay,
Yeah,
that is, you're gonna love them. I mean, they're family. Okay, nothing you can do about that. That's one type of love. Okay,
yeah,
you've got. I guarantee everybody here probably knows someone that they can't stand one of their relatives, one of their own blood relatives
Yep.
that they can't stand.
yep.
Okay, that's fine. When it's families you're born into, there's nothing you can do. Okay, but here's the thing: when you get into a relationship with someone, and you get married and everything, that right there is a different type of love because you're giving a piece of yourself to them that you can never get back. Okay?
yeah,
When they're gone, you never get that back. That part of you is gone forever. And like I said, a blood relative, family member, well, okay, that's one thing. But like I said, when it comes to someone that is you're inviting them to become part of your family like that, a marriage or anything, that's a totally different feeling. And that's exactly what I told the HR person. Like, yeah, it's like I was about ready to walk out. I didn't, but I could have. But the only thing is, I needed the job at the time.
Yep.
It's like right now with this job that I've got, I'm very happy with it. I mean, the way we get treated at work is like I told my boss, my supervisor, I have never ever worked for a company that would do the same stuff. Okay. For one thing, we had Memorial Day. They cooked hamburgers and hot dogs and had drinks for everybody. Okay. Normally we get a 40-minute lunch. We got an hour that day. Okay. April the 8th, which happened to be my dad's birthday, we had the solar eclipse. Okay. At 1:30, the general manager and everybody go outside was actually they actually went and bought the glasses, which I did have.
I don't know.
They got put somewhere else and moved back out here. Um, but they actually went and bought all those to hand out to the employees if they'll go out and watch the eclipse.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah. It sounds like the type of place where my dad worked at last.
so I mean, we were out there, till I was live and everything during that, and it lasted till about 2 o'clock. Well, we get off 2:30. They said, "Well, as late as it is, y'all go home." Everybody basically I'd say 80% of the building, the employees want them leaving. They said, well, you can stay till 2:30 if you want, or you can leave now. Say, yeah, I could have left and lost, like half an hour.
I would have gone in, cleaned up.
I was still around and I was messing around with stuff, and I was just doing something to look busy for the last 30 minutes. That way I had my full 40 hours. But what was it, about 2 weeks ago? They actually had a snow cone truck show up. Yeah. They actually had a snow cone truck show up and let everybody go out there, and they paid for everybody to have a free snow cone.
Actually, give me a second, and I will find out.
Yeah. I sent her the
Somebody
picture.
sent me pictures.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're with a good company now.
I am. And one thing that they've been doing, they've already done it twice, is the like the little frozen pop things. They're liquid and everything. You stick them in the freezer. They're
Oh, and the tubes?
You're right, in the tubes and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, it was Barbecue. How you doing?
Hi, Barbecue.
They've actually gone out. The general manager, he has actually gone out and bought this out of his own pocket and everything, like the snow cone. He funded that out of his own pocket, not company money, his own pocket. Okay, and twice now they've come around with those frozen pops and everything, and they're handing them out to everybody.
Well, that's really cool of them.
Right.
No pun intended.
Right. I mean, like I said, I've never worked for a company that did anything like this for the employees.
Okay, I cannot find it.
When I sent you that picture,
Yeah.
Well, not a lot of companies actually do that for their employees.
no, they don't. Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, my dad worked for one place like over 30 years and never got anything. And then this other one, which was right up the road here, they did all kinds of stuff for the holidays and all that.
July the 5th.
Okay.
That's fine,
Hey,
Barbecue.
you showed up. Even if all you do is run it for 5 or 10 minutes later on, after the stream, if you're not here, that's fine.
Oh, don't worry, Barbecue. Sometimes all I can do is come in, say hi, talk for 10, 15 minutes, and then head on out.
I have
Yeah.
several people that they're subscribed to me. They just come in and say, replaying.
Yeah. But no, I did find that picture. I sent it to you on the 5th.
Okay. You found it, I didn't.
You were checking what, Messenger?
Yeah.
Then text, not Messenger. But I took a picture of the snow cone truck and sent it to her. And yeah, I mean, it was probably, our break in the afternoon, we only get like a 10-minute break at 1 o'clock. And I'm still out there. It was like 1:30. I'm waiting. It was like 1:30. HR was standing out there along with some of the other people. They weren't saying anything.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right, that's fine. Someone dang it.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, mine is wanting to update too, and I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, so all of ours got the update notification.
Oh no, mine I have it when I open the computer. It doesn't bing or anything else.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good, Aaron.
Well, read up a little bit more, honey.
Ooh, yeah, I see that. Yeah. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Sorry to hear that, Aaron.
Oh, stop thinking. All because I moved the keyboard.
Yep.
Well, then don't move the keyboard. That's the easiest way to keep that from happening.
I moved it so someone wouldn't butt tax in the app like they did earlier.
Eh. We're used to her doing that.
Yeah. We can always tell whenever she's typing because the way it comes across, like Layla.
Yeah.
Hey, so what do y'all think of this cabinet?
Turned out nice.
You did good.
Yeah, and like I said, it was all made out of 3 different drawers that somehow they got made wrong or something. I guess I don't know for sure exactly what it was. I mean, they could have changed the design after these were made, and it's like, okay, well, we need to change the drawers. Okay, that's the whole thing. Is like when they're making these, if there's a problem with them, instead of trying to fix them, they just toss the whole thing away, start all over.
The shelves are just
Night, Aaron.
or are they fixed?
No, they're fixed.
Night, Aaron.
I've got the space down here at the bottom big enough that way, like shampoo bottles and stuff like that could go in. And then you got these other 2, like for any kind of toiletry or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right there in that bathroom, I've got one that's got doors and everything on it, but it's the main body of it's plastic, and the doors themselves are made out of a formed particle board. So the thing is, if you're sitting on the toilet, your head goes back too far, you're hitting the handles. So
Yeah.
the idea is take that one down, get this one put up on the wall next to the toilet and everything. And yes, I'll make some doors. I'll probably take the hardware and everything off of that one and come up with some doors and everything made for this. That way it closes. It'll be made look better. But the idea is that I've got one. It's a single towel rack right outside the shower. But right where this one's going is a double towel rack. So what I want to do is take that double, move it over out in front of the shower, put that single up underneath this. If this is wide enough, I don't know if it's wide enough. I haven't measured.
All right. I'm gonna pop off. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
Bye.
go bug Sarah.
No, not Sarah. Money, because he's doing something that you need to do. But we'll talk to you later.
Well, I'm out here. So the stuff I need to do, I can't do it because I'm out here right now. Besides, I've only got about 10 more minutes. Well, Aaron, I hope you can find a job like that. I mean, like I said, I was surprised when I got hired on there and all this stuff that they're doing. totally blowing me away. I'm totally shocked, stuff that, how we get treated. I can't complain.
Yeah. Yeah, last job where my dad was at, they did stuff like that. Until they forced them into early retirement.
Well, they're not going to do that where I'm at. But I will feel like this. I've got that doctor's appointment and everything Friday. And it's like, I was trying to figure out, it's set up for 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm supposed to be at work at 6. So that'd be, it wouldn't be worth time me going to work and then work, say, an hour and a half to rush all the way from work back here to go to the doctor, being hot, kind of hot and sweaty and dirty and everything.
Yeah.
And then get there, get cleaned up, and head back to work. Well, we can earn paid time off, PTO.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was checking and everything, and I had almost 19 hours. It was like, oh, so that's a little bit over 2 days. It's like, huh. So this morning I had Rudy come over, and it's like, can you show me how to PTO for Friday? He came over. Well, we're working. Okay, this is not during break or anything like that. So we do everything on the phone. He said, okay, you go here. And it's, okay. I turned it in. About 20 minutes later, I got the notification. It's approved. So I got Friday off. So I'm actually going to have a 3-day weekend, which is going to be nice.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Right. And the main reason I've got the doctor's appointment scheduled so early in the morning is that way going for the blood work and everything else. And it's like, that way they can get a true baseline as far as what everything is supposed to be, not like what the clinic has been getting late in the afternoon. So everything they're getting late in the afternoon is not all correct.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I go there after I get off work. Yeah, I'm tired. Blood pressure is probably going to be up because of being at work, being stressed out, and being hot and everything, being dehydrated. Yeah, that's going to make the blood pressure go up. Like I said, they were wanting to put me on blood pressure medication. No, I don't need that. Well, hopefully that physical was all good. And you got the truck inspected and tagged. But no, Friday morning, plan is, of course, get up. No coffee, no cigarettes, no food. Just the only thing I'm going to have is like some water. And get to the doctor. I'm basically going to be going in there in my, basically with, like going in for where to bed.
Yeah.
Because, I go to get on that scale and everything, doctor's office. Well, I've had all this food, all the drink, and I'm wearing my boots, everything else. All that adds up to the extra weight that I don't take off. So that's not giving it a correct, weight of what I am. So basically, I just want to go t-shirt, sweatpants, and house shoes. And I got company.
You can see it.
Oh. Yes.
And this past weekend, when I was coming home from Walmart, someone was done with their rummage sale, and there was a bunch of stuff curbside, and so I went over and checked it out, and I picked up blank, like full album books, and I figured I'll start putting all the pictures in there.
Who does nothing? I forget what it is. Ouch.
Local racetrack.
That don't feel good.
No, that don't feel good.
Oh,
But what I was going to say is, does nothing. I had to go over to Walmart. That's cute.
Yeah, that's the dog that we used to have.
But we were actually there. I don't remember what we had to go to the pharmacy for something, and I actually talked to the pharmacist, told them what was going on.
oh,
And I
they tell
told
you.
them, I actually sat down, had my blood pressure taken right there. I talked to the pharmacist. I told him what was going on. He goes, "Nah, I wouldn't consider that to be, high blood pressure." I said, "Well, tell him what the clinic is saying and everything, that I've got high blood pressure, and that's what they're wanting to treat me for. They don't want it's like anything else. They don't care. It's supposed to be just a follow up." And they said, "Well, you're in here for your high blood pressure." No, I'm not. So I talked to him, and yeah, he said there was something that is over the counter. It's got garlic and everything in it. That's for doing that. So I take one of those at night. Plus, I'm taking the magnesium and the potassium for the carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Bill Beckett. How you doing?
Hi, Bill.
He's coming in, and I got less than 2 minutes to go.
Quick pickle.
Oh, someone's dealing around.
It's her.
I said those dill seeds are like 2.5 years old.
I don't think if it's 2.5 years old, I don't think it's gonna be good anymore.
It's a dried thing, dried herb thing.
Yeah, I know.
Bill, you're coming in as Mater is probably about to wrap this thing up.
Yep. But hey, at least he's here.
Yeah? Better late than never?
Yep, that's true.
I see you turning the light on.
I mean, all he's got, as long as he hits that thumbs up for me, I don't care. But yeah, that's one thing that I don't remember the name of it, but like I say, it's something that's an over the counter, vitamin pill, whatever you want to call it, something, supplement and everything. But okay. Anyways, coming up on 8 o'clock, and I also got I gotta get the trash and everything done. Plus, there's some stuff out there that that's why he's coming in late. Wait, Susan, you see what you did? You keeping Bill from coming in because he had to wait for you to finish cooking dinner. So we'll blame Susan for Bill coming in late. How's that?
Do you smell what Susan is cooking?
I don't know. I can't smell. I can't smell what you burnt.
Yeah, just before when you went live, I turned off the oven, but I kept my dinner in it because it was almost done, and figured with the oven off, it'll finish on its own.
You had brats and corn. So you had a corny brat.
Oh, I had brats yesterday.
All right, well, we're already at 8 o'clock, already at my 2 hours. So we'll start with Steven, saying goodbye.
All right, everybody, all have a good night. Stay safe out there. And there's a cursory wallop upside the head from her. And so, good night, all.
Arnie, you got anything?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, and it's supposed to storm again tonight. Oh, I'm getting so tired of the rain. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I should be live.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody's coming here on the chat and everything. Appreciate everybody, having Arnie and Steven up on panel. Of course, Crystal, she's always going to be here. Does another thing. I hope you stay safe on that 400-mile trip. That's a long drive. Hopefully it goes all smooth and everything for you. Like I said, I appreciate everybody coming in. And Arnie goes live tomorrow. Y'all catch him. And I'll be back Wednesday. And like I say, is everybody, y'all stay safe. God bless. And y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Good night,